Mr. Abu Jamal, you didn't, according to, and I've looked at the court transcripts and the motions and whatnot, you didn't challenge the composition of the jury at the time that they were selected. How come?
That's not true. That's not true at all. Well, of course, I was denied the right to represent myself and choose those jurors. I was imposed. The judge said, if you don't sit down and shut up, I will choose the jurors. That's what Judge Sabo said. And when I was faced with the conundrum of Judge Sabo choosing the jury and me shutting up and sitting down and letting a court-appointed counsel, Anthony Jackson, choose the jury, well, I choose the lesser of two evils. You must remember, this is the same judge, Judge Albert F. Sabo, who said, I'm going to help fry the nigger. And this was something heard by a court
the judge
reporter.
has, just to be fair, and that comes from I believe, a court stenographer, but the judge and other folks have also denied saying that. But look, I just want to be absolutely clear. I have no doubt, and I think a lot of people have no doubt, that the Philadelphia Police Department was corrupt, that it was racist, that it treated people like you horribly. And I also have no doubt that, prisoners and people can rehabilitate themselves in prison, but I think a lot of people are hoping that at some point you might come clean and own up to certain responsibilities that you have so that people can then say, okay, this is a good guy. This is a magnetic guy. He has spoken so eloquently about racism in our society and about how the death penalty is unfair. But a lot of people feel like you're still holding things back from what happened 32 years ago.
Sir, I have fought for myself, but I've also fought for others every day of my life in these prisons. And I continue to fight for my own freedom. I continue to fight for justice. And I will do that to the day I die.
Mumia Abu Jamal, I know that your time in prison, that you have written a lot, I believe, for the Yale Law Review. You've contributed radio reports, and there have been times through the years when prison officials have cut the wire so that you could not file your stories. Is that correct?
That phone call is over. It was a 15-minute call, sir.
Okay, so our 15 minutes are up with Mumia Abu Jamal, who joined us from a prison in Pennsylvania. Folks, look, we ask the tough questions of everybody. If we had an opportunity to talk to somebody from the Philadelphia Police Department or the prosecutor who we're inviting, then we'll ask tough questions of them. But we think that hearing from Abu Jamal, who is a magnetic character, controversial character, a lot of people around the globe have taken up his cause. We thank him for taking the time, for the prison officials for making time for us to talk to him. We also thank our own Kimon Freeman, who set this interview up. We're going to take a break and talk about what we learned on the other side of this break from that interview with our own Daniel Marins. You're listening to Take Action News.